So sponsored by Powerjet Batteries, Cocoa Milk, and EcoBank Ghana. A better way, a better Africa. Oman Kwabena Asante saying.
Oh, PBI come up, but this is a challenge. And maybe as I say, Ghana need be additional teams. Yeah, agency basis. Is he in I am pretending? And this year, TSS in I pretend. Yeah, it will be well for us. Then say, yeah, it is the effort be said. Yeah, basis.
It's not BBI and share down course.
Of course, say word in public service. BBI and was. Do na motu mutina is more bringing Ghana down, milk Ghana. Yeah, point two be any was a good percentage of our ministers and public office holders, they just to take advantage of Ghana. Central Fortress, interest of being interest in some way, a dreadful phone so far BT tax system. GI in the customs say, Kuna, when you know. Baby, I just chat. In the moon, in Brazil, tears, yes, no pa, ye dada ya. In the expect to say, and nada never because what dada and one and your free no call. Then you know, can't him I'm a sumpa for me. I come mum was a era who be my boy, and nada for the cameras. Timpeso, my morning in an tears. We are a country pretending to be doing something to save the country, but we are all not correct. In him the air, a boy payo, and nada a true dear.
Nipa ne bubefu obi bi ho ade ono nya benefit
me basi nyina tiases ade bi nyina ye no the Ghana factor is missing out. It is from time immemorial they have me say but modern akọ Christmas e di nyina na hwe menu nsema kai 1992 Christmas na hwe si nya change o sa nsema kai no wana na 1993 di aba na 94 di aba na 90 whatsoever Ghana need be if there's going to be a change, even Krawa Bemwa, there's nothing new. It's a change of public office holders and different families and people to enjoy for another 4 or 8 years, for the next people to come or for somebody to break. If we have that understanding, yeah, approach issues are here.
It's true.
Because PW discrepancy idea persons with disability come more challenge. Now, if it's a Ghana will be. Ono no mun kosi enkosi koda and there's one lady bi I say owo Naples hefa me ban so
NEIP be man in charge
they say no
be Yankee no
okay the person assigned for PWDs
okay
where can we print
that NEIP no okay
that moment hwe ye pa obi some of these people Oma homaso no attract the normal homaso obia nipa bia wa homaso
pride and ego kakra
nipa bia no you can't take it away but nipa bi ni me dey omatena positions bia no in this country sometimes cannot the ministers no ono 3x4 no twewedi na yokwai na kopra into sa nipa fia bi na wakofa mo na yama ne dex bi se on monitor no nya nioma yie no kra no sa nipa no nioma oye no so me be se atiase se Ghana and Kasa pa de sa Ghana na ya foreign to my friends na ye be kegu ya beti so asade we adwura na bana and 20 friend you know we are out of the system now obi ani hok oye no kofo obi asofo enka ne kure malams enka ne kure traditional rulers enka ne kure
ebinom
na obi na dodo na
asofo ne binom
no me say dodo na ba unfortunately it affects majority say ye koye mra ye ko shemra ma chi bedwoma adanye nyina say ma sheja bedwafo no ka say you can say na machine for we does not on tiase there be a change so breaking it down now now we see but say pass and emrado do na action no me ba me say me kire o say I don't know how they are na we say ya nka utie man na no kan wasem no man be na oka passport wasem no he was just frank to the point this is how we have suffered as a country
the enrollment needing deputy foreign affairs
that's how we should start talking So asofu do na no editro. We don't have standards in this country again. No. Say you need standards. I dey be me catch you. Say bibia ye ni susu die bia dey hwe no. That's where the challenge is. Oba asofu mu a asofu eku ahodo a yati nyina no bi. Ekuo na nkasa kwa no emu ache say ta. O de hwe. Alanche metase bakokan. Na hwe dia asofu ni bika na hwe dia ebi ne musuka na hwe dia we musuka na eti ada kra Ghana no asem no ba ko pe no e kra interpretations be 3000 but you say ebia this is the truth I had ebia say ade by obi e kan dia a interest country now
it's true
It misre Ghana for ntias yes say a interest. Because no cross out to the stairs say can you crowd in bedundum cry it mean can no crunch there. No crano asama can you bedundum the crowd. It's a problem for us as a people now. What is the challenge? Nobody's talking to us. Crisis men here facing because any news to us. Because they be a yeah, knee jack. There are political solutions to our challenges. No, they be than this how we behave. They be unsolvable problems, national problems, and tackle national issues. You solve the political. It's they be done. Once you answer, no, it's as you solve and yes, you solve for generational unity. No, you solve and they are the same problem. And that's what everything that comes up in this country. There's a resistance, there's a lie, there's an interest, there are ostriches, cowards, hypocrites. But we are all sitting here and we are saying Ghana heading. Timbese in Etias, Ghana heading. It is your contribution, my contribution that has brought Ghana this far. Until all of us, that's why being a post-crap by a president and I don't say anyway. Even another day will be quite what do you power? Oh, there be. Me can't Masasha and say it's Lebanese for open, Lebanese for open, experience. Lebanese for practical experience more. In this country, Ghana, one of the best and experienced and highly exposed political giants, and experience in the a dimubru be so politically. I will be mantable we are saying. And then another don't go for no. Okay. Ah, please. A banana will be my you. Why you? Oh no. Why you be ankasa? Because sometimes I'm wondering, say, so sitting there, Wohonankasano. As I say, your traditional is for no, any, yeah, for no mukoi, and you may be whom my hotoya and now say, because what is it? What is it, Toby?
Now, you know, say, one thing is, we say, of course, it is the issue of experience, the longevity in the political space, and results are you. Do we now say okay, in the let's press the pause button. Na yenhwe what Senegal has done. And run a minute AC or Hene Dinko. And me busa AC or Hene say the president of Senegal is 44 years.
Yes.
Is there a 44-year-old in Ghana today? So a member of MPP and NDC, the party will be bold and say yeah, foul as a flag bearer. Say on your member of any of these political parties obetimia build a movement out the really political power in Ghana.
Now even the one man akwanya also nana me dey
why
o chensunki mu
why
also the man akwanya 3 seconds also dey even na o chensunki mu he can some massage
eh
if again in brand no press you question to brand no press man o kaka so baba man
no it's me busa say in
ana me say wanya akwanya sesi akwa kaka be na match o chensunki mu no man o kaka no tie
na why na okay say me nim ni pakra okay
debia that na obi ewusa
na so mo obi edi why na okay
esi that na obi ewusa unu mi tie edi nkomo
David nipa be na want me money din money din
but then me want dream me and this is the problem I have with you
no on a more serious note man if we claim say the youth they forming the majority of the Ghanaian population which is a fact have we built a youth because you age disqualifying from becoming president but at least 40 and above ubet made the president. Do we have a 40-year-old, a 41-year-old, a 42-year-old? This system, this Ghanaian system will trust. MPP will say this is a 41-year-old.
We have.
Men, can we have?
No, we have.
May the follow-up question, do you see that 41-year-old, 42-year-old? MPP Benya ni mujidi say ye foul ye flag bearer. And this Benya ni mujidi say ye foul ye flag bearer. And now say obetimi abudu on one political movement. Ghana for any mujidi atwa ba man say the Senegal fight.
I'm saying we have.
Okay, for the MPP name 3.
No, I'm saying we have.
Name 3 in the MPP. The system can say
limited to parliament in coming to
any parliament
or political party
no 40 to 45 years. Party never said no, and I said, the gravitas to be president on the ticket of the MPP.
But we understand no, I'm not gravitas. Be a boy had an influence or Senegal, or the Chengana for men. No,
but the point is that we're Timmy a leading political party, a really political power.
The party on charge. The entire that comprises difficulties already. Kwanhano, Ofife as Abofra, Now we you tin paying for room.
Yes.
Ye piano eba from say abofra.
Na Senegal dey na try see if say a walk in the park.
No me ba and am say. Na say obi. Me say what monitor na bro hihye ne ho oye ne nyoma wafafa mo ade abedu. I'm saying their system they operate. It's very different from but on the surface. That's why because who skew towards those who are actively partisan and I say who share on the surface. There are a lot of young men about 40 years. Ombetimi sa kwanya no be enya you see
na sa kwanya no be make creative ma enna me yebusa say enti me busa me
question maka no ma fe yen enu ma fe ni bi ni ya mamre ene ye ntete because one who Kwabena Asante no kwa no wo di 50 years so say wo no so kopede di na wo bu so pen kwa do be ka cha okra bi di one ye bebu abem two who ni say sika na three o party ni ntwema 4 ebeka so nante kakra nsa na otima peja
na na party na entwema is it say young guys improve or
no they have proved by ebeka so say wo abofra na we man krakra position we dey na cheche ojumo now me betina akra my young man deputy minister ofi mention is it mention north young guy
event example Akwesi Kunedu.
Akwesi Kunedu. Another intelligent young guy. Sam George. Say the Danosi true of BBC guy. You understand? Who the Sam George? Ye obi sunku obi. Ye hear the young kasa. No matter who the person is, no or challenge. But who say pimna kakra man sa akwanya. We have a lot of hard working guys in the system who can make a point and make a difference.
No, onim. The American say who share potential sir
macheda kwan say the opposite macheda kwan
no and America say cheddar no we prove so obetimi Ghana for betimi nya ne mugidie the president amano
and the they send the ogusu prove what is fashion design lecture ogusu prove
but the Americans say potential na dey wo ho if enne
NDC for
there is a movement
NDC for school MPP for me so more style I'm going to choose
yes
because it's important that you betiti nipa you gidi say mebunu age no no say the 2 million show on one side because if you skew it those who are exposed we know obi to say NDC for Harry na edusu obi to say NDC for can say we na mo bondi kuje to ablakwa babubo mu nyina Sam George mu nyina mabo don't underestimate what they can do. Don't underestimate what Kojo Ponkroma can do. Don't underestimate what economic guy friends Ofriko Fodio be in friends
and BBB
don't underestimate. We have fine gentlemen in the system.
No, but the on Asibedi so no obro.
Me say we have fine gentlemen in the system. Reasonably young.
Me say 40 to 45.
40 years.
So 40 to 45 for no. Would their political parties have that? It will be to say Sam George. Yeah. Would the NDC establishment give the flag bearership to Sam George, for example?
But what say who could hear say now what is stopping the NDC? What is stopping the party from experimenting? Now John Jinapo JJ number 6. Obi obedi anim kan nya obi oso what said the messiah bi na eba o enyansa ene opepa ne akomo de bebu man no say young guy we prove say obetime disanhye so e be shock Africa fo nyina now obi abetwa ne hwe na chi say one na ya akora metime dia de agya no
yeah because ono so almost swear in wie ye no wa appoint ono ne personal mentor ono e 49 years as the prime minister. So no, your president to afar a 49 year.
No, we don't have those qualities here. Then I said, young man, then as I'm renting from the point is that maybe Obiaja Thomas and Bebu say it's difficult to be given that high office in this country. It's has a free baby 50 kono. Now if my shall see be minister, I didn't want to kaka the chere. Say Miss Minya, because we can be a band as you be man pay piano. That's the opium 60 crowns.
And that is the problem. And the say, yeah, this way.
That is why.
Yes, you see, I say majority of the Ghanaian population is between 15 and 35 years. Or stretch here, I would be 40, 45. Yeah, you form the majority. Now say,
you're free majority. And I will sue me out to James Moore and his radio was a baby. Now I'm surprised you are talking like this. Who sue me out my mimic discussion? Then go benefit a group of people.
Obey mental.
But there's a minimum freeze majority. But minority of the people out there. No?
It is our bracket now.
Yeah.
I forming over 60% of the population.
Yeah.
Now, obeying this bracket, ni mo bet me a leader of this country. It's a problem. It's a problem.
Oh, it's
a problem.
We have
more part because say obi to say NDC kasi ye be yemfa ne say after John Dramani Mahama. Now NDC kasi omo baba be the next flag bearer. Cha. The system no will see obi say Sam Jones or Dasusa.
But that's why me catch you say.
So could you tell black as well.
I me catch you say.
But that thing has got to change. But no never change, you know. And your man for na say sa for no na so mo prove o mo say I
know me catch you say. No ma be kutia akwada ofefe. Ene kwada me from akwada say also from 15 to 35 or akwada 14. Sa ni pekuo no. Ene ma be cafe o mo. Nti ama your confidence level no kra no. E wo form. Yan si shey mu kona wona fon kwa bit we do jeje oh my ni pa e do chine it yes you any push ni vim ni say we don't want to hear, we don't want to listen until we attain or achieve it guy no so who tini 70 be one man obi one better one ya me swear ni just simply like that
very grounded
system ni mo
very grounded
so I say
very grounded
me catch obi I can tell you today a lot of people within the NDC, young men within the NDC and the MPP and other political parties, they have that or pepano and just for fun of it too. And it omudi ya say omunya sa revolution of change, you know. Now omani to mean conquer say because odi agra. So young man election say odi agra so basically corona 2 Americano. Because it will not take too much time for some of things to be done. But yeah, 100 years. All kind this year, me. Your mama finishing
the next squad are urban.
The same squad, no,
the same squad.
Sir, Sylvester, Papano, UPSC, Miami Wadako,
I see a don't squad, Professor Ajel, Monsieur Ajel, ECJ, and what would you know? Professor Miami Krum, Joshua Alabi, Sylvester Mensa. These are the people who come after Muhammad. The same squad. These are the people who come back. It's a problem. Same like the MPP. It's a problem. And to make cassette. A Mabunu so we should be able to be America. A Mabunu so mania Quenya wa Manu Simon. Mesro. Mesro, and Mabunu no mania Quenya or Manu Simon. Any other political activities or more. Mesro. Do na so do more and Obiana. Too much propaganda, too much arrogance, too much disrespect, too much abuse of power, both in opposition and then in government. Into that confidence, I was say on mining your woman.
Yes, they be a say Obi Benya Didi Omukwadi 2 weeks yes, I did show sa Obi. That's the other aspect of Muzomu. If you be the 2 weeks, whether in opposition or in power, no. A kwanya omode Ghana for na faso class ya no Ghana ni ona Ghana for do na kwa nya gidie wo mu se wo no se bibi beto ana kunyo beto fie kra for data ye be ma sa akonya se koye unless wa wonya osika te se challenge na sika ya ono atimi ko round so edo be no until that point. That's why I'm starting by saying say we should admit and agree say we keep deceiving ourselves, so we continue to disappoint ourselves until we get to a realization say sa qualities na exhibit no this country's growth a very difficult.
But is it also the case because me Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams voice a lot of people are appointing to political office no more brebiada in the brina or manage business biada or manage nipa biada or shade from school straight near mano. I don't know if that's also a cause of why the Ghanaian youth no yam build that body of work, that experience a bit in the amount because Ghana by the time I will be 40 years.
It is not also to say Obi, respectfully to our Archbishop, that they are not guys or more exited from our universities Obi by Onyame divine whatever. Yeah. We na no pa obira ebia talo. Esropa akura ebia a political party esropa no.
Yes.
You know onyeshi but they were exhibiting but onya sa kwenya no and munyamshe.
Yes.
Because here this measurements by Obi. It will be difficult. Then we'll go back to the age of 55.
Okay.
Because from 1 to 40 you are with your parents. Are so lucky in this country that we live. True, a man quite do 45 you know that's what you for no a bush feel as man quite no Ujami odum dumu nimdie ni ahobrase ni nukridi kakra bi pe at 23 pa no wa yire fifira be fa ko. But mema na nkasa dey be 40-45 years na.
But there is this other perspective, Abba. I say, Obi, why is it even an age issue? George Weah in Liberia, how would you rate him? Should it not be about passion, goodwill, selflessness, and the determination to make a difference? George Weah.
You are going to already a big good form. George Weah.
Oh, bonnet rocker.
Wobutu nukra. No, walking guy Liberia because I think George Weah.
Oh, bonnet rocker, penny baby.
What Chester to baby crack on the baby.
Oh, yeah, 110%. And I think where I agree with the message, it probably is not an age issue. Obi only in the bracket now, yeah, can
age issue.
Obi only in the bracket now, yeah, can that youthful bracket, no. Maybe or the necessary passion, the goodwill, the determination to want to make a difference. Or non.
And if I'm Kwabena point, well, because I was the best interview that you've ever had.
Oh yeah. Kwabena point is a sharp.
And you ever Kwabena?
No two ways about that.
You ever Kwabena point because no more bro so see what distinguishing hono. Me and ever man. So what I say, but even I'm see enhwe ade ba ko mfa nyina so nka say e dia ahenie and e to me e de mo o man na ya betene mo no obi a lot of factors and amount for in the age crowd number 1 e de akutia o kese kra age number 1 no be the would the see am young person be appointment because I crack to you na mo the big and free part do no
small boy
na mo di we money na we it would have adwene a chess a one what the 30 35 on afford to cry pia wa from so ya kwada di bribe na ba ji ho nya sa fa ho di no say no me nya kwada let me push ya kan
Obi say Obi, good afternoon. I tell you, we have a problem as youth in this country. Today's youth cannot handle the presidency due to how quick we want to make it in life. Unlike some years ago, the youth were patriotic to work without getting anything for themselves. It's about working for people, not self. Gamel, ewo ewutu obra chere.
And I'm catching the psyche of the nation. What I say, tighten your belt. Now be losing the belt or so. We've corrupted our attitudes through how we have behaved when we are giving power and authority. And the ampakanino, me and ne, and the tia de mami no, and that's why it's missing out in this generation. Penmu amechiana me bomi mwase, me pacho, and I said that's the Ghanaian. You try to be truthful and honest, to be caring for your brother. But sa attributes you try to go through the process of making it in life. But we'll go through no enough generation back to the who delay time. Because we ain't got time. It was jump about 20 steps. Oba kona nemu ina ebubu. Na oshepio people say no pe. It will go slow no. Afre kwa na wo nya adaji a wako pass as half plot or kaswa. Open 2-bedroom basis. What that ultrasako. Our levels of behavior be unchecked. Now, a man who's a judge and who say maybe be normal. It's an akraki to across, sorry. 13, 14, 15, no accord apartment. Because the Airbnb, no team. 14-year-old as to how or make some money to pay $100 or $200 a day. Who cares?
And unfortunately, omona ladies are alive because omo money power.
Yes.
They would find themselves leading in politics. In the Omoa Nebababe MP, Onoa no Abe minister, Onoa into vicious cycle.
Man, Kasabi Bridge say, Yenina Yen Tum say, and Debia Damatram, Cabana may re-emphasize Yen Tum say, Yamboy who brapa. Say, I just say, a tia says Yamboy who brapa, a tia say, you say, Yabema is your quam such a Juma dia, and Obi, Bibia because because if not so. Ye betra ha akasa to enye adwuma akra kuma so denye hospitals be basa a teacher for be feeding kwada with wrong information and police for be kika obi a ono almost suspecting omo twetwa omo so say joy for a documentary is news agbagba masola agbagba was agbagba police for be omo o so cross side abetuma mami police for be omo tema community tools agbagba wa agbagba And this story is not getting attention in the media. Is that how the police is operating now? So we win a suo, so we can suo, so we can suo, and that's it.
Policeman.
Yes. Oh, Joy. I don't know Joy. Now we are saying.
Yeah.
Joy. Oh, Kakrana, I be see with him. Me tell them, sir. Now, how can this be possible? That the policeman says that on no beef that. Police. Police. On any panel beef. Say, or Jenny girl, say, or Jenny boy, or sister, or you see, when you wear the national
uniform.
Yeah, uniform now. Fire service, GBC, whatever, all the Ghana and Washa. It is no matter the provocation.
Wakwa ni panaso.
Wa reals, wa cows, wa trolls, or the meta, she be a tare water. I will drive for, you know, na soon na echo. Why? Why?
Matissa Maxwell.
No, I think
the IGP would have to.
Oh, my, it is say no.
Strongly.
So, as on my nipa can 7 factors I don't for more. On my be to be creative panic now of fun wedding. My ultimate be to me dethrone no fun wedding. On my old castle or be a Philippe must say, or bomb me bear my Dominic. Say, no, you're bunny pan or why be couldn't cry. What to be that? Or my trotro driver to me in fin. Quantum pom fin no general. Well, best old chim say be a citizen. On my nipa best one some could name or airports, or a Miami who do you compromise the door. COVID don't have an amount for free export that somebody has to bother them.
5 cities.
Net joy for what I documentary. Dominic Kunipa
5 cities. 5 cities.
No, my say China for and a 2 year gold. Now immigration force what the country say China for you also for immigration.
That's your work permits in
No, be not one I don't know person that I won't say.
Augustine him for 80. Augustine say Obi the 40
before I kind of Augustine for Obi so power about the banner. Because his consistency
and the consistency on the ecosystem admirable.
It's too much.
Hard working Maxwell. Too much. But this what you. Now only my baba ye. We don't cassette any baba ye. Agbagba. Oh, busy. Obi I say you are on a baby abenkutu in Gruma for. Agbagba. Now we say China now they don't fire make up. Groundsman Maxwell to say yes say community 2 story be a police ni be a ka obi aso say what's the details?
Nti Ochana son.
Ochai.
Yeah, Ochana son.
No, so why anything?
That was during interrogation. Nti petitioner crowd and say lawyer no and Andrea J. Carty.
Okay.
Nti or petition we the Inspector General
IGP.
Police. Yeah. Basically on the case. Nti let me the picture in the crowd show. So the picture.
Oh, what channels? Oba.
Yeah, Oba. And at the time the incident happened, from the petition, normal purchase, and the lady was pregnant actually. And the lady is still actually pregnant. She was a pregnant woman.
No, only police man there. Police bear now, Oba.
Bema. Police.
No, the
dean was say. Yeah, I'm gonna say according to the petition, or say Nadam for be any case. On your case, no, dean Nadam for Nichi a call. Police station. Me pick it the right name of the police station. So they were transferred to the Community 8 police station.
Community 8, okay.
Yeah, Community 8 police station. Ehona umushia police officer no Clement Suputo. And she said during the interrogations, no, and I could be say. Please, you know, Suputo no. Or catch a woman say, "You di na damn for nechi." I call police station. Say, or say,
Obi man
Obi. No, committing another crime in the CCTV footage. So that was the issue.
And now, in the friend also interrogating,
or friend also or interrogating, or didn't call another room.
Yes.
And she during the interrogation process, no, just to get her to, you know, confess as he wanted, you know, and of you say metallic device.
Oh,
yeah. They said now at the time that the incident happened, there was another police officer woman.
Yes.
Not Oti room honeybee. She was disgusted by it, but you say I can't not on Tijai. I didn't know person you know.
It did not or expect to say Onya sa confession statements now.
Yeah.
So confession statement, no, or the court be confession statement when you under duress, you know they court be.
So
That's the thing.
Obanos could do only Kasa.
Yeah.
That will be to Maka. Yes, you was
We Ghana for Obi. And no we Ghana for. Now the crowd will say about come about first Obenya sa story. Ya mom must watch you.
Yeah.
Ghana for. I know be asking now who be there.
Yeah. And see, the young one the crowd and say, yes, it's up Ochana, so according to the petition, Ochana so we I won't say Moja air banner. So sometimes you be uncover rushing in the hospital to see how best they could, attach the ear back. But in the time on Beko Hospital no krana. Yeah, there was nothing they could use. They could use it for. But at the point in interrogation room, at the point in interrogation room, according to the petition,
yes.
Or my lady time my lady in Philippine, or my lady marijuana. Yeah, and that's stated in the petition to the IGP.
Now I know a tough guy. Or the dano, or the dano.
Yeah, the police in there too.
Or the dano
marijuana to soothe the pain.
Yeah, okay.
But the lady
want to check. Or the dano complete. Oh, hi, didn't make Diagro.
The police in the crime.
Omano, according to the petition, Omano marijuana to soothe the pain. And
I'm telling you, Mr. Dami tea Agbagba enjoy them. Now Agbagba radio coffee free. Say na end cre.
No, but let's also say these are the facts as we have it in the petition. A one-sided story.
But when you have you was I know way.
Are they?
When you have no bibi anyame wadom you have throw to the bar. Now chambers so them say will be banu as Sunday e bro free man. Go to the good. Now Agbagba no o ka asem le kire on our cock.
It's Agbagba read it from the petition.
And I make us Agbagba no o ka asem kire on. My brother, don't just discard the brand that okay.
No. Dabi, menka say no credit.
The whole year no. Say multimedia na joy be na there wrong. It's 1%, 0.1.
I know. The American say, we know what fact contained in the petition a lawyer.
We have to start going for LLB and try the Makona and see what
True.
Now any attempt to be or mind the kind of say woman who's when you
that's serious, and I hope, sir, the IGP would work on this petition and make sure, sir, because we cannot allow these things to happen. In fact, opposite would confession statement in part, and until another policewoman, because there should be a witness, and what's unya confession and duress force anyway that it will not be admissible in court. One interesting
Clement Suputo, Community 8 Police Station.
Okay.
I'm sure police is still investigating.
No,
with the picture.
I saw say we fair, but I have to say we already. But when they send any crew, no, bet many police in our corner.
Because I can't have picture in me.
Udru anyone out all the Ama Dominic, more the better swammer. Ama yetimi ahwe na yeda se agbagba yeda se pa Michelle Maxwell agbagba very hard working reporters in the Joy News.
Oduro Safo
Safo
da masepass na the August na him for quality.
But now Augustine point I know making it say apparently 49-year-old na President Nafanas the Prime Minister no ono na Senegal for ni bebre na apɛ no. But no, he was barred from contesting. And of course, the support of them are 44-year-old now or no 80 winning. And I will show fidelity to him. Our fan.
That's very good.
Prime Minister.
Straight away,
good take off. It's true. I'm hoping. And man, unim say or no, ne election way a big statement for the youth across Africa. So why are you successful? Pay you
get yourself prepared and ready. Now, for Menka was me dasi for drawing my attention. So for Reverend Frata.
Yes.
I say we do say. I saw for ni be on me be and say don't draw my attention to it. You know, on the so with me jitu me say. The I
saw for ni be solid.
No, so say na me say unfortunately do no. Cover
yes.
Be no.
Unfortunately, so again because of the freedom of association in our country and about religious choice near there. And that's why even Asofono, the Pentecostal and Charismatic Council, all those councils, peer review. Any peer pressure also the man because at the end of the day, must say association or power join up power because asofo ni bi nneoma bi omo ye no you wonder why omunya members o ma sorry dem kwasi adabia
ebi nneoma bi omo ye
hey
o busa won say e de enti na nipa ko
say nipa pa betima akotena sorry we say wakotena asofo anim wow
ahudwiri
now they are who nyuru
o say me tu ma oh there was me the ahudwiri me the abro ti asia so
Starsky say Obi this argument about electing a young person as president keeps coming up and my question is, are we just interested in saying we have a president who is in his or her 40s, or what's important is someone who can take bold decisions to advance the country? We need to ask if we have such people, especially in our part of the world. And now the initial question, who have what it takes to lead a developing nation with all its challenges, yes, stresses and pressures. And I think he reinforces my question and say, in Ghana, developing country was in Konfonibi, with the kind of systems and structures we have, most people by their 40s are now trying to have a firm footing in life.
I don't know kind, but the point is that say Senegal and Ghana to say
Dabi. And they are population in this I think they are about 13 million or so.
Yeah, me no the all can you decamp so and as was emphasize. But point is Obi. He cannot also say that. You can't say just the age factor and excite yourself. But all the emphasis by say Obia or what's Fiena,
sure,
Ghana and the political parties say
Sa
onipa when your man sa kwanya we are. Na me ni ko betim dia ko.
And na me busa say bi o na. But he even makes the point again, say Obi with the kind of systems and structures we have, most people by their 40s are now trying to have a firm footing in life and haven't developed themselves yet to take up the management of the country. Even in the most advanced countries, do we have evidence of many people in their 40s being chosen as leaders? At least we can say that the powerful country in the world, which is the US of A, chose Obama at age 47. Obama was 47.
Very young.
In his 40s. And Obama president of the US of A. When Justin Trudeau in Canada.
I said the into no Casano, also another young man in Canada.
Very, very young.
France and so sa.
France and so very, very young.
The systems and how they operate there. Now our systems and how we operate here now.
Or if there's some level of experience.
Exactly.
Or see, in any case, Ghana hasn't fared badly in choosing leaders who are below their 50s into the 40s. But what's been the outcome? Our focus should be on results-oriented people, not necessarily an age issue. And I think the other test nearby raised the point about whether we should focus on the age issue. We say, Obi, good afternoon. It's not actually about age. It's all about maturity and attitudinal trait. How prepared is the youth today? What are the expectations of the youth? And are we prepared to be controlled and allow discipline to take charge of our mindset? Social media has affected us too much in the negative way. A young man today wants to stay at Airport Hills or East Legon Hills and drive a Benz. We need deep mentorship and Christ-like training to be there.
Christ like that over Alan Christ like
but the issue of the age, because social construct, we are wired in a way. So who say ya be appointment at the first now share in Nipano. Now we were doing saying and that's why you cannot take the age issue out because of how we are wired. The first now show now we were doing saying we're now going to minister. We didn't fear saying.
You can't say convert ministers. I will desire Kodakita. We didn't know. Obi or 44 also a Kodakita. Did a banner office obey paying? That's what called grave and at 44, 45, also a Kodakita. They should take over the country and just make sure that what we can plead and say, Sabita de Biada Yahamano. Say a Mabununya Quenya. Massa Quenya another opportunity for Dodona Ake.
Yes.
Dienyo mujidie omo fa ebuo ene obrase ene nukredi entimin sum omo man in whatever capacity they find themselves. Said ye be adan kwa man say sa pemebunu consider. Then we say that these people have exhibited those qualities. They have excelled. So we will not be out of place for us to go back and pick from
and this point where Rizzi is even more valid now. The reason is so already the two leading candidates of the two major political parties now. Dr. Baumia, to all intent and purposes, would laugh and I say he's shown say or person young people. It's obvious say utimi be the president majority be young people. John Mahama has even gone a step further. They were making a promise and said he would form the youngest cabinet in our history. What it means is a good time to be a young man in Ghana. Prepare yourself and make sure, when the opportunity is handed over to you,
excel.
Charlie, excel. Because only excuse, excel. And then unfortunately for you, man, a lot of the young people in Ghana are exposed. So what's not Ghana cry na in school in Accra? I mean, exposed with the power of the internet now, they know. But school, they've seen good things. They've lived good lives. When you get the opportunity, at least post 2025, excel, go out there and make the youth of this country proud. Now, at least leaders now. Must have opportunities who feel proud. Say, omu make those decisions.
Quickly. Alpha Papa, no friends.
Alpha Lotto.
There be Alpha Lotto.
I will Alpha R.
Alpha
so for Elvis Ajama.
Momona Baso.
Yeah.
But who say what did you be?
Yeah, fantastic. The schools now. West and what I love about him, was on Kasabebri. I mean, he does a lot of good things, and we cranoma a chimadrin AC BB so, and now we are Bishop Dark a year in a concert a war stadium. Osha conversation and this is something that Yenjiska na free. I sorry for one call free will be enthusiastic. But the conversation I never me share pictures no on my page. Oh, where do you say Sika Bebri for Sophono? Where do you soften the bank account more quiet there? Where do you say? Grass near say no stadium ya debe born ya say. And I ask myself, now the same stadium na Shatawale in Stoneboy here on concert. Ye paid concert. The conversation was why the Timinya ni padom stadium or me. And about Sika or Manyon.
But how be me cry the Brasima. We should not have that time to respond to those people. Because clearly, Obi there's light on you, Yeah, I'm proud of Paul. In Liberia, in Madagascar, in China, in India, a Ghanaian by name. That he would know. Why Excelia Manaboso? It is a own deductions. In any case, Mamusa Usika Irana. In any case, Usika Irana. And you've not even checked what some of these men of God
are doing.
What they are doing to help their nation. It must so. How could they energy? It's a Ghanaian thing now. When it's about because Nigerian pastor NSSPD Eba have an empire. There was no conversation about say Wabejiska. Ghana for
Ghana need their problem because me can't wait because last year Pastor Elvis Ajimani on the 31st night Ewo Elwak. Omuko cha picture and Sika and I'm like now who stage share picture it more I'm share YouTube we been way across Sport Stadium Dagwood Mills Good Friday na who sadie we na senya wo fa now what you concentrate on is Sika e kwa the bottom I don't understand
we will be a Sika and Friday me no coach church be Sika ira ja sorry niko o salvation jaiko sometimes we should just be straightforward with some of these things grass na say no
yes
okojina ho no or kwan and kodi juma no mana but we have I am personally a lot of comparison
and adia ba kon so man we dey e wasa me ka ahya me boache this thing any say who post bibi about a sorry bia the very common comment here ban say na sorry no NCC factories in sorry no omumi adwuma ema sorry for nya bi enye and I'm like san common free him for buy insurance factory said they so no call duties to build factories I'm not sorry no one duty a juma sorry no eye this number so share be about sorry and now we we be factories we be factories I mean where is that thing also coming from
well obi my man make catch you say would be bia to check I show be no ya set it up ejira na so engage inipa momo and to start with
yes because sorry be our administrative staff nipa na ya adwuma
I sorry be anywhere ejina na so work it or say me nkwa me ma sorry for they be a typical example for mo prisons and mo be enyuma hold on my fato nche Pentecost for
yes
nipa sorry na kasa
sorry na engage pastors administrative staff thousands
again within that church na kasa na nipa onyame bless your mama sako bie enyuma no
I don't understand sir we na o share bibi about the church and answer ni mere factories
now so no go prison say problem and they can say that he was mills the church no more hospital artificial
sure
and sunny
yes and 90
I don't know
I think the church in Ghana enka almost story enough. The impact of the church in national development, no, that story has not been told well enough. And I don't know, call on Sawim, chase, Yanis, acquisition impact project, with said Kwame Boateng, now ye pesa prosthetics, maybe I'm a young guy, and it here call on Sawim, Oman Ukohu, the Roman Catholic Church, hospital, or more build on Sawim. As Hadian and Kwano, world class.
You see, we should regulate our environment. It's becoming too poisonous.
And yet, let's say a big kudos to Pastor Elvis Ajeman for a job well done. I mean,
very, very
school,
well.
What should the plan of the school with CSC? Very beautiful, very beautiful.
Yeah, I can some class. I'm refi. First, the way we see a brepa Magana President for a person. Now we so sure idea politically change our former ABC member of parliament and our deputy minister. It will persuade change say a bronze say the Ghana mission is. Yamana Ihudo. We have young men and we have focused. Obi, more pay now. Guide Ebeko. So it is. Ebeko. Na yede what we president. Any person we cheer. One day foot to na kwanchire.
The people you surround yourself with.
And omo dey foot to na ya kwanchire ma. Waso koye din no nti ni pa no pedodo na. And dey pedodo na dey how ba.
Obi a wotie enso list or the by or say Obi Kojo Opon Kroma, Justin Kodua and Dakoa Newman for MPP. NDC Haruna Idris Ukuja to Ablakwa and a George Pareado Pablo.
Yeah, but
Pablo. George
every
Pareado.
young man beyond how the age bracket nearby.
Yes.
Or what's more beyond and from forms mean to be no. I just want to encourage. Akwanya beto say and he baby a kakon where they are Ghana mantle ever beto mebunu and chibia.
Sure.
To a bebunu from the age 15 to 40 Nidia. Prepare.
Build yourself.
And then you says or any way free wa. I need be free if you and a few in but we are branching and say we are this year that. But this year we are two if it is a girl debut. Befako. As I said, Omu say, what prepare Okasa on CC only year or Peppa Oma Chrono, say they will see the Chrono dance here, say they see the Pound Jodi, what's your dear Kakra. Yes, I can't say this year, maybe a better for so it's a Ghanaian youth, you know. Nobody should even have that mindset. Say, you knew be a bit me, your man is a Quanyana, which will Ghana to America. It's not true.
Some of
on
them
any day. Some of them.
So well, Obi, to answer your question, Kojo Opon Kroma is a presidential material all day long. Kweku Owusu, Ewo Koforidia, and anyway, Abakweku Yedase. There are other messages here. My very good friend, Elder Tony Ba. PIWC down soon and say
zoom polishing in Paway. Abba.
Or a banker. Or a
banker. Zoom polishing in Paway. Zoom polishing. More polishing in Paway.
Yeah, or a banker. Bank for the other. Also was mentioned the name of Dr. Bernardo Koboy.
Yeah.
Koboy is a solid.
That's what I'm saying.
Young guy.
Yeah. Even the people in the private sector. Young guys who call the corporate world now,
managing business.
Even the informal sector now, Obi, there was sharp young guys, so many girls over. There will be a question of Munya to be feasible. Yeah, they be total leadership role now. You'll be amazed. Say, now where have they been?
Yeah,
it is the main sense a good conversation. A Bama Mabu require excited. So I say, hey, say also. County amongst the lot.
It's getting there.
Obia Bashasa, I prepare etching chimno, I prepare etching chimno. Ghana Mabunumuntie. The only caution is that our Brazil is very important.
Very.
No credit is very important. Adibuo ye key. Our masonya papa. Suya adia kakra, both skilled and unskilled. It's a Sophia Sakakra. Oye Muslim ma alle sro wo mu ma traditional beliefs wo mu manyame sro en wo mu ya ma akonya no so a ese o man panyimfo because panyimu ni ufia die we are the young men and old men should be part of the system to continue to guide you and shape you because panyimu de obu ni ne beko but what is we di nem jack enye jokes are
it's true
so at me be say mabu nyina ti ase but the watch guy, the shoe guy,
Caveman,
the food guy, pizza guy.
Yeah.
I don't know, almost 59 and 70
They've built successful
yes.
businesses, yeah.
Now, if they have been able to do this, Tech campus, Unya and Swadi, to spread the whole Ghana, say, almost over 80 or whatever branches. Horseman, one go school. Harmony Trends, on go school.
Yeah.
And then there will be a pimpan be on the way. So we have a lot of these people, even senior presidency, certain responsibilities, public office, be the show, Monsa. You cannot say that.
But Obi said, Menkancho, so say Obi tell Omanhene that managing a business is different from managing a country.
Oh, I don't buy that principle, please. I don't just say no okay. Political science for Bekana, a year idea from Kukra. 44-year-old Senegal guy, no, a dear experience, no, I'm gonna form my money.
But or the BB try the message, so I say Kenoforiata on my mind.
Now we know we obey. I say just a cousin will be we on their go to. But that will be okay. Was I mommy breaking the class before me? Now your customer will go away. But in any case, let's also be accessible.
So remember, say Obi, I also believe I have the qualities of
course.
the president.
No, of course. But see, you shouldn't joke. Obi, you, I saw the idea grow. But I'm telling you that you prepare and work towards it. You achieve it.
It can be done.
It can be done.
It can be done.
No, be any Dr. Frimpong or Koye Bibini or Ghana.
Sure.
Or the Akuma.
Sure.
I swear about Ghana. And you know, I'll make it history. Yeah. So what do you think there will be? Yeah, the empire, healthy competition.
Yeah.
Exhibit certain qualities that will let us get that confidence in you. Makacho, remember to do no more politically exposed. A minimum true deny does do. A minimum level of arrogance and disrespect is too much. It will so crass we do achieve jano because we achieve jano here move come 1990. Yes. Maybe we do almost and your papa.
Yeah.
Almost soon as more done, you know, if you give them that leadership role now, will be a problem along the line. The sometimes I am a dangerous to experiment. And it's a maybe on Pisces Senegal needing the Prime Minister.
On your successful.
So I say, no, the two equal. We are not yet between 2 3 at twice. Oh, 22 quarters. Now the Pentecost said, the 2 goes
on 44 years. Yeah, I know you're brutal.
Say, we'll pass them. How is it be about why is you? Well, I don't know what Mama. I didn't know.
Omunhene so swearing in no more. Not just Omonya. So you got for first ladies.
Yeah.
Yeah, tough. We say Obi, the hospital built by the Catholic Church in Nsawema Dredre is the Notre Dame Hospital and the Orthopedic Training Hospital. Thank you. And that's something the church has done in there. We say Obi, trust me. Most of these young guys who had the opportunity to rule most of the African states messed up bigly. Valentine Straster, Samuel Doe, and Baba Jamel are perfect examples. Kabiesi was second D. We say Obi, the NPP can easily have Kojo Sami Awuku, that's Sami Awuku, Kojo Opon Nkrumah, and Samuel Abujinapo as presidential candidate. You can also add Okoboy, all of them below 45 years. We said Donald Trump is a successful businessman, but failed as president. Kofi Amaya on the way Abba. Hey, but Kofi, we sure say Donald Trump, US for Bedia to fail.
I don't agree to that. No, be president be no will fail you. Yeah, share. And you said another America's Waibino. No man be avoidable under his term.
Yes.
They're strange. It's worrying.
Yeah.
It's very disappointing. Yeah. Those errors should be committed by inexperienced politicians. It's avoidable mistakes.
And don't just on yes.
Okay. Yeah, because nobody will see you under his watch.
Why should this happen?
Should this happen?
It's true.
What is it? Why should this happen?
Where say Obi Cheddar would have been a fine future president if his approach was different. He should be a man of his own and stop the Kwame Nkrumah imitation. The way he talks needs to change as well. Godi Ewo Tema. Where say Obi, you've mentioned many names, but surprisingly, I didn't hear you mention Dr. Okoboy. Oh, we've done that. Nanam Punsabediako, Dr. Okoboy's name has been mentioned. Where say Obi, Paul Chumberima is also a fantastic young man. From the corporate world at ENI to politics, he's done so well. He also worked with the British Embassy, etc. Very solid young guy. And he's just 41 years. Kwesi Boche, and the way Abba. Yeah, Paul Chumberima.
I was watching Shasi also. I was MP before. When I want to pay. Now, bro, half a cry. I don't know. You're young because did you my half when you want to from power?
Oh, na same when your positions.
There was half. And now Bono and Abono East. I have there with you.
Na say I have for no.
What do you got to venture capital? No go on, sir. I have there with you.
Oh, na say enye hona Frida Prempefino.
Now on why then?
Say no sanitation minister.
Obi.
Adai.
Who sometimes I
don't me Frida Prempe o fear half.
And I'm say there they could see wo. And then there na go see.
Na yen na nse am MP ba kun so nya deputy gender.
Are you serious, Obi? Are you serious? Are you serious? O ka bono and o ka half.
Half na making.
Na half na what dey na free aba.
Na
this administration.
Na deputy gender minister no fear half.
Deputy gender minister no free half. And deputy sports minister. Na deputy aka was man. Dr. Benjamin aka was man. And o ka why?
Sports.
Na me fa obone enkoso nchewo.
Aden.
On this matter of how you want to do.
Now when you hold deputy gender minister, do you know what that means? Gender, children and social protection. Big ministry. You know the building on occupy. The first American embassy building in West Africa.
I don't think so. When you challenge a House of Chiefs, I have a House of Chiefs. No, means open a problem with it.
Deputy Gender Minister, Mumpa, Munke.
Adam say.
Mumpa Deputy Gender Minister.
Many problem.
Munka, coolly, you're not your friend.
No, sumi for sure. And may have mediation. Many problem.
Deputy Gender Minister.
Yeah, many problem. Yeah,
powerful.
No, let's be sure. Powerful. This administration has not been fair to us.
How?
Oh,
how do you justify that claim?
Minia, Mr. Obi, Mr.
Okay, maybe. Mr. Starting free here. More constituencies here. Back. 6 constituencies. Good. Constitution is one man paying for more than 50% of it. 6 constituencies. When you 3 ministerial appointments. Why do you complain?
Since when? Please. Who's the other local council now?
Frida Prempe has been Minister of Sanitation.
Minister of State, no, no. I was going to make a person Omanhene Kwabena. Please, just our don't cast has been fair to us. They are not lead advocates in Ahafo, but you can't take a minister off and bring us to deputy. And someone okay. Please, just
the argument.
Constitutional man,
Six MPs, 3 and your appointment. What else do you? That's more than 50%.
Clap for yourself.
What are you talking about?
What am I talking about? When
you're deputy minister gender, when you're deputy minister sports, when you're minister sanitation, more venture capital.
Is it the size or what?
They say Kweu region.
And I'm saying, make up when you say Eastern. It didn't know the chain.
Eastern region. No, in terms of numbers, some more constituencies same.
Oh, Dominic goes to Mikasa. Also to Mikasa. Oh, good. New month, no, be bad.
Science and data. Science.
Now, maybe I'm free back. Minister,
road minister for 7 years.
Kumewu, we year free system. One me who sasa.
Oh, na Kumewu there.
Yeah. And the NDC, Eriko Poku, Collins Dauda. And the
Eriko Poku, yeah, they.
Original minister, Dan Bronga Hafo.
Collins Dauda. What did be Collins Dauda?
Good.
Oh,
man, that's 2 appointments. 2. unka bibia the American say names Eric Buboy nipa mi no
deputy
No, it was them brong a half full.
eno pona den bronga
ba na make sure say but
Oh, can't have one some man can.
every time say
Now no resources are if you have
oh you don't know
when baby any
now all the krom no
oh but you are coming to do the resource argument. You are coming to do the resource argument. What are you talking about?
Ukrom kwa na maybe ukrom na memka
Because see Sunny I asked 94.7 FM. Yeah, so all right, because I atena say Eric Jane so ewa ha